Welcome to the world of fast, easy, efficient cleaning with the Tennant Model 7300 battery scrubber. This video will give you a quick overview of the machine and its cleaning functions. It is presented in 5 sections: pre-operational checks, how it works, operating the machine, emptying and cleaning the machine, and post-operational checks. Before you operate the Model 7300, be sure to read all warnings, labels, and placards on the machine, plus review all safety precautions listed in the manual. To get longer life and better performance out of your scrubber, there are a few daily checks you should perform before cleaning with it. First, check the squeegee blades for wear, nicks, or cuts. Check the condition of the scrubbing brushes. Check the solution tank, recovery tank, and detergent tank levels, and add water or detergent if necessary. Inspect the vacuum fan screen in the recovery tank and clean if needed. Check the vacuum hose and tube for obstructions. Open the battery compartment and check the electrolyte level of each cell. If necessary, add enough distilled water to cover the plates in each cell. Once you have checked the machine over, you are ready to scrub. But before you do, it is helpful to understand how the machine works. The scrubbing system works like this. A pump distributes solution from the solution tank to the floor. As the machine moves forward, disc or cylindrical brushes scrub the floor. As the rear squeegee passes over the dirty solution, a powerful vacuum system picks it up and deposits it in the recovery tank. The optional ES recycling system filters the solution and redistributes still active liquid to the floor for reuse. Before you start scrubbing, you need to fill the solution, recovery, and detergent tanks to their proper levels. Open the solution tank cover and fill it with water until it is about 3 inches below the tank opening. Then add the proper detergent. If your machine is equipped with an optional detergent tank, or if you have the ES option installed, you will have to fill the detergent tank. An autofill system is included with the ES option that greatly simplifies the filling process. When the tanks have stopped filling, a chime will sound and an icon will appear on the LCD screen, letting you know the tanks are ready. The Model 7300 battery scrubber was designed for fast, easy scrubbing with a minimum amount of training and experience. If you've never operated the machine before, spend just a few minutes familiarizing yourself with its controls and operating the machine in an open area. Sit in the seat and adjust it to a comfortable driving position. Adjust the steering wheel so it suits you. To start the machine, make sure the parking brake is on. Then turn the key switch all the way to the right and release it. Push the scrubbing button. Release the parking brake. If the solution tank is full and you have the ES option installed, a chime will sound and a symbol will appear on the LCD screen. It will disappear once you start scrubbing. Press the top of the directional pedal to move the machine forward, the rear of the pedal to move backwards. Scrubbing will start automatically as you move forward. The operator's console is the heart of operating the machine, so let's take a closer look at it. On the upper right of the console is the power kill switch. It instantly shuts off all power to the system. To the left of the kill switch is the horn. Below the horn, you will find a light switch and a power wand switch if you have that option installed. To the left of the steering column is the solution flow lever. Raise it to increase the flow and lower it to decrease or shut off the flow. On the left side of the operator's console is the LCD control panel that controls cleaning and diagnostic functions. It contains 6 multifunction buttons and a series of graphic icons that display the current state of the scrubbing functions. Pressing them changes the icons on the LCD screen according to the chosen function, so you can perform a variety of tasks. The primary button at the top left of the screen starts the machine scrubbing. The hour meter records and displays the number of hours the machine has been operated. In the upper center of the panel, you will find a battery discharge indicator. Charge the batteries when the vertical bars disappear. If you attempt to clean when this battery level has been reached, the scrubbing system will cease to function. There will be enough battery life for you to drive to a recharging station, however. You may have to reset a circuit breaker from time to time. They are located to the left of the operator. If a breaker continues to pop, service should be called. It is a snap to change and install the proper brush. On disc machines, the brush is released by pinching two levers together. To install new brushes, just slide them into position and lift them until they lock in place. It is also easy to change brushes if you have a cylindrical brush machine. Be sure to install the front brush with the tip of the V facing to the rear, and the rear brush so the V's tip is facing to the front of the machine. Review the diagram on the side of the brush assembly to be sure the brushes are properly installed. To start scrubbing, adjust the solution flow lever to the desired flow rate. This dictates the amount of solution you apply to the floor. Next, press the scrubbing button located in the upper left corner of the control panel. When you start propelling forward, the brushes lower and turn on, the squeegees lower, the vacuum system turns on, and the solution flows to the scrub head. You can set the brushes to 3 levels: light, medium, and heavy by holding the button down. 1, 2, or 3 arrows will appear indicating the level of down pressure you have chosen. A 4th, super scrub level, is also available. It applies maximum pressure for 30 seconds. On machines equipped with the standard Max Pro 1000, you will find an edge scrubbing button that extends the scrub head to clean close to walls and racking. The edge scrubbing icon will not appear if you have a Max Pro 1200 scrub head installed. The rear squeegee button controls the vacuum fan and the position of the rear squeegee. You can raise or lower the rear squeegee independently of the scrub head. The Model 7300 is equipped with a special squeegee assembly that breaks away if you accidentally hit an obstruction. It is useful to know how to reattach the assembly, so let's go over the process. Loosen the wing nuts. Raise the rubber grommets that are just below the wing nuts until they touch the nuts. Slip the threaded shaft into the slots on the squeegee bracket, making sure that the rubber grommets are above the bracket and not below it. Next, fit the end of the squeegee assembly to the corner bracket and tighten the 2 main wing nuts snugly. Be sure they are fully tightened, or squeegee performance will suffer. Pressing the ES button turns the recycling system on and off if you have one installed. An optional detergent pump button controls the amount of detergent you apply to the floor. For the most part, you will lay down solution, scrub, and pick up dirty water in a single automated pass. There may be times when you want to deep clean an especially grimy area. In that case, use a technique called double scrubbing. Here's how you do it. First, raise the side squeegees manually. Then push the squeegee button to raise the rear squeegee to the upright position. Scrub the floor without picking the solution up and leave the solution on the floor for 5 to 15 minutes. Manually lower the side squeegees. Lower the rear squeegee by pushing the squeegee down button. Then make a second pass to pick up the dirty solution. To stop scrubbing, press the scrub button. The scrub brushes will stop and raise, the solution flow will stop, the rear squeegee will raise, and the vacuum system will turn off. If you have an optional vacuum wand installed, you can clean in hard-to-reach places. Just attach it to the vacuum hose, connect the solution feed fitting, apply solution to the area you want to clean, scrub, flip the head over, and vacuum up the dirty solution. When you have finished scrubbing, you should clean out the recovery tank and the solution tank if you have an ES option installed. Drive the machine to a clean-out station. Stop and set the parking brake. Drain the recovery tank by removing the drain hose retainer ring from the tank access cap. Pull out the recovery tank hose and remove the end cap. Then drain the tank. If the machine is equipped with the optional ES system, you may need to drain the solution tank. If you have positive solution control valves installed, just attach the extension hose, place the end in a suitable drainage area, and open the drainage valve on the rear of the machine. Once the tank or tanks have been drained, you should remove the drain hose and cap assembly from each tank and open the tank covers. Then flush the tanks through the openings and clean the vacuum screen under the recovery tank cover. On ES-equipped machines, use the clean-out wand to reach normally inaccessible areas of the tank. Also, clean the debris trough on cylindrical brush machines. Next, reassemble the clean-out cap and hose assemblies and secure them on the tank openings. Drive the machine to a flat, dry, well-ventilated area. Turn the machine's power off and set the parking brake. Open the cover and rear compartment door. Unplug the battery connector and plug the charger connector into it. The Tennant charger will start automatically and turn off when the batteries are charged. When you are done cleaning the machine, you should perform a few post-operational checks. Check the condition of the scrubbing brushes for wire, string, or twine that may be wrapped around them. Check the side and rear squeegees for wear or damage. Check the vacuum hose and tube for obstructions. Check under the machine for leaks. Make sure the parking brake is set and that the machine's key switch is in the off position. Performing the daily service checks and following the proper operating procedures will ensure that your machine will perform in top condition throughout its useful lifetime. You will find it cleans better, has fewer maintenance problems, effectively enhances your work environment, and we're sure you'll be happy with your Tennant machine for a long time.